Hello guys, welcome to World Story Verse. Decades ago, a lady said manipulating symbols was fine for mathematicians, but it was no good for data processors who were not symbol manipulators. Very few people are really symbol manipulators. If they are, they become professional mathematicians, not data processors. It's much easier for most people to write an English statement than it is to use symbols. She believed computers should understand sentences as commands instead of octal language or symbol entries. So, she decided data processors ought to be able to write their programs in English, and the computers would translate them into machine code. That was the beginning of COBOL, a computer language for data processors. But when she recommended the development of a new programming language that would use entirely English words, she was told very quickly that she couldn't do this because computers didn't understand English. That was Grandma COBOL, Grace Hopper. She was born on December 9, 1906, in New York City. From a young age, she showed an insatiable curiosity and a brilliant mind. In 1943, during World War II, Grace joined the United States Navy Reserve in the age of 34. She was assigned to the Bureau of Ordnance Computation Project at Harvard University. It was here that Grace's true genius began to shine. She worked on the Mark I computer, a massive machine that was one of the earliest electromechanical computers ever built. Grace quickly became fascinated with the potential of these machines and the field of computing. During her wartime service, she co-authored 3 papers based on her work on the Harvard Mark I. She is accredited with writing the first computer manual, a manual of operation for the automatic sequence-controlled calculator. After the war, Grace continued her work in the emerging field of computer science. She joined the team at Eckert Mauchly Computer Corporation. She believed that programming should be simplified with an English-based computer programming language. Her idea was not accepted for 3 years. In the meantime, she published her first paper on the subject, compilers, in 1952. In the early 1950s, the company was taken over by the Remington Rand Corporation, and it was while she was working for them that her original compiler work was done. The program was known as the A compiler, and its first version was A20. In 1952, she had an operational link loader, which at the time was referred to as a compiler. She later said that nobody believed that, and that she had a running compiler and nobody would touch it. They told me computers could only do arithmetic. Grace invented the first compiler, a program that translates human-readable code into machine code that computers can understand. This invention revolutionized programming and paved the way for the development of high-level programming languages. Grace's contributions to computer science did not stop there. She was instrumental in the development of COBOL, Common Business-Oriented Language, one of the first high-level programming languages designed for business and administrative systems. COBOL made it possible for non-technical users to write and understand computer programs, opening the doors of computing to a wider audience. Once, while working on the Mark II computer at Harvard in 1947, the machine encountered a malfunction. After investigation, Grace discovered that a moth had gotten trapped in a relay, causing the error. She carefully removed the moth, taped it into her logbook, and labeled it the first actual case of a bug being found. This incident popularized the term debugging in the context of fixing computer glitches. Grace Hopper's dedication and brilliance earned her numerous accolades and recognition throughout her career. She received the first ever Computer Science Man of the Year award in 1969, and in 1973, she became the first woman to be named a Distinguished Fellow of the British Computer Society. She retired from the Navy with the rank of Rear Admiral and was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian honor in the United States, in 2016, long after her passing. Beyond her technical accomplishments, Grace Hopper was known for her vibrant personality and her love for teaching. She was a charismatic and inspiring speaker, always eager to share her knowledge and passion with others. Her famous saying, "It's easier to ask forgiveness than it is to get permission," became a mantra for many aspiring computer scientists. She was known for her clever ways of explaining complex concepts. During a lecture in the late 1940s, she wanted to emphasize the importance of minimizing the time it takes for an electrical signal to travel within a computer. To demonstrate this, she carried a length of wire about 11.8 inches long, which represented the maximum distance a signal could travel in 1 nanosecond. She often handed out similar wires to her audiences, encouraging them to hold on to a nanosecond. This vivid representation helped people grasp the criticality of speed in computing. Grace Hopper's legacy lives on today. Her contributions to computer science laid the foundation for the digital revolution that has transformed our world. Her determination, creativity, and relentless pursuit of knowledge continue to inspire generations of scientists, engineers, and innovators. Grace Hopper's story reminds us that with passion, perseverance, and a little bit of audacity, we can make a profound impact on the world around us. So, that's all for today. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thanks.